I haven't been to the thrift store in a few months. I got this stuff of who knows over 2 months ago, but I'm about to clean it up to put it in the van. So I just wanted to show you while I'm doing this. This is only a few things that I've gotten from there. But this all natural soap I gotten. This stainless steel bowl, which was 59 cents. This orange tinted jar, 59 cents. The orange is one of the colors I'm going for in the van. And it has a latch on there to make it airtight. This little jar, which was also, well, this is 99 cents. And this one's 59 cents. I like my little glass jars, but of course I'm going to have to secure them good. But I like them better than the plastic. I have this little mini cutting board, 59 cents. Looks like bamboo. And I can use this for smaller things. I do have a larger cutting board, but this will be a little quick, easy one. Easier to clean too. And this was $1.99. I have not opened this yet. Said I've just set this stuff aside when I got it, and now I'm gonna clean it up. But this has a little strainer on there. It's just pretty cool, a little mini one. And two bowls inside of here. So I'm gonna open this up and clean it up and start putting this stuff in the van. Just to make this video show you a few of my finds. And I'll do another one later on some of the other stuff that I've gotten from the thrift store. So yeah, hope you're having a good day. While I was washing those things that I got from the thrift store, I looked at the tags and it said late November, early December. And that was the last time that I went to the thrift store. So that was probably a good time for me to go because it's like the end of the year and everybody wants their tax refund and, out with the old and with the new type of a thing. But it's also a good time to go now because of spring cleaning and stuff. So you might want to go check out your thrift stores. It's probably a good time to go. I might even go by there this week, even though I don't really want to spend too much money. But I want to show you what's going on down here, what I'm going to be doing the next few days. And that is going through all of my stuff that you see back here. All of that junk. Yes, junk. Because probably 90% I don't even need. It's probably not even a probably. It's a definite. But over here is my stuff that's for sale. If anyone wants a TV, a VCR, the mini TV out of the roof of the van. Stove out of a pop-up with the little regulator for the propane. A sink. I already have my circular sink out of the van from the junkyard, so I don't need this. And that stove is too big for what I want to do. Some tires, my back tires, that drill, the little part won't close on it, so I think I'm going to just try and seal the batteries and charger in case and make my money back. Toaster, first generation iPad with cases and whatnot, DVDs, CDs, 72-inch projection screen, fog machine with the fog liquid, all kind of stuff over here that I'm selling. If anybody wants any of that stuff, let me know. As well as these chairs over here. I think I'm about still keeping two of them to put up front. But I do have two for sale. $40. You want some chairs? But yeah. And then that one shade I'm going to try and keep. Hopefully I kept the right one and I can still put it in the van in one area. But in this area over here, it's what I'm keeping and putting in storage. I've already done a video on all this type of thing. But it's mainly my kitchen stuff and RV stuff that I still have. As well as some clothes. I got that thing out the side of the road in another video, which you'll probably see soon. And I'm thinking about maybe repainting it and trying to sell it, or just tossing it on the side of the road, like somebody else get it. And this over here is going to be the stuff that I'm possibly keeping, going in the van, or pulling things off of and then tossing on the side of the road. That's the bed from out of the orange junkyard van. You've seen that video before, more than likely, so I'm not going into that, but a lot of stuff, I'm pretty much done with that bed. I might take that other hinge off, I don't know yet. But other than that, pretty much done. That'll go on the side of the road. Ultra Touch, I'm trying to use all that up before I go. Got a bunch of auto stuff over there. Gas can full of gas. Got that when gas was $1.35, but it's been going up about 10 cents a week or something, so now we're at like $1.85, which I'm glad we're still under $2, but I hope it stays under $2 when I go into the van. And then this stuff right here is more like personal items and whatnot, little miscellaneous stuff that I downsize from, and then this is the results of that downsize, and I already know that will be downsized even more. Um, and over here I have this insulation stuff right here, tubing that I used when I was in my RV in the winter in Indiana. Around my water hose, I just had some extra, which will go around my toilet, which will be a 5-gallon bucket for right now until I get the actual like toilet seat type of a thing. And I have my hiking bag back there that my dad got for free in Italy, and it has some camping stuff in there. So that's what's going on. I'm gonna be going through this stuff and everything that I may keep in the van. I'm taking it out there tomorrow, situating things, and if it doesn't fit, it's going, being sold or just tossed. Bunch of trash right here. Ignore that. And like I said, I'm going to be taking pictures and selling this stuff. So that's what's happening this weekend. Hopefully, I don't get too tired. But I did want to show you one more thing, and that is my DIY refrigerator. So I have my cooler. This is a cardboard box. I wanted to do a wooden box, but I don't want to spend any extra money right now. And this should do the job for now until I spend that $300 to $500 for those refrigerator freezers, the compressor kind. So what's going on is around the edge of the cardboard on the inside is this 1/2 inch insulation, which I got from my job. They have fruit and produce and whatever that they bring in, and to keep it preserved, they have it inside of like a foam insulated container or whatever. So I took some of that before they threw it out, and that's around the sides and the bottom of this box, obviously, as well as the top. And I just broke it apart. That's why it looks like that. And then I have my 1 inch foam insulation, styrofoam insulation, this stuff right here. And I have this part facing the cooler. And then I have all this spray foam that's down in the cracks and around the edges. And then I have leftover Reflectix, the last bit I had, that I basically made a mold of the cooler from the edge down to the bottom and around the bottom. But I made that molding of it, stuck it in here, did the spray foam, and then stuck the cooler in there so it could press against it. The thing that I didn't account for is that I probably should have put a bungee cord around it because the sides have bulged out now. It was pretty much flush across here, and I have these cutouts for the handles to go into, but they're just sticking up right now for me to pull it out. But it pretty much was flush here, so it's come out at about 1.5 inches. And that's going to be taking up even more space, and it's already taking up a lot of space. So, I mean, I got to do what I got to do to keep my food preserved, but this might not last too long, knowing me. But it was fun while I tried it. I'm going to keep it for a little while, though. I should test it out and see how long it does keep stuff cool. But that's what I did. I can still, the reason why I put that Reflectix around it like I did is so I can still pull the cooler out, and it's not spray foamed into the box. And I could like pull it out and take it, you know, on other trips and stuff. Like if we want to pull it down to the beach or something like that. I don't know. But you never know what will happen. So, and if I want to resell it too. But that's what's going on. Another thing is because of that, a little bit got under there. So I think it lifted the cooler. So now that it's a bit taller and wider and longer than what it was when I first did it. Because this lip was going to go over this edge right here. And now, obviously, it's not even touching that edge. As well as this was folded down because I was going to stick this down into the sides. And it was pretty much flush against that. But now, like I said, it's expanded out. So, it's not going to work exactly the way I wanted it to. But, you know, like I said, it'll do what it needs to do. I'm probably going to end up taking this off and just, you know, laying a pillow or something across it. Or just making something else to go across it. I don't really have that much space because this is going under my shelf, and it's not that high of a shelf. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's my refrigerator, DIY refrigerator for right now. So yeah, my plan is to also start eating a lot more raw foods and diving a little bit deeper into my health, being more health conscious. I know things, again, we all know to eat your veggies and stuff like that, but do we actually do it to the extent we need to? Knowing what we know, that's a different story. And I was doing it for a while back the way, different things come into play and affect you. And right now I'm doing more like muscle building and whatever. So my focuses were a little bit different. So my meal plans had changed, but I'm still going for that. I'm just going to be looking more into the raw foods, especially since I'm going to be living in an environment where I don't really have a legit refrigerator or freezer to freeze meals and things like that. So this will push me to try more new things and to just experiment, as well as focusing on my health and what I'm eating more. I am going to be around this area still, even when I'm in the van, more than likely. So I'll know friends and family, and even when I go to different places, I'll know some people. So I usually can use that refrigerators and freezers if I need to. But I'm going to be practicing doing it on my own anyway, since I'll be doing that once I hit the road long term. Well, that's what's going on. By the end of this week, also, I'm trying to have my plans in concrete of what I'm going to be doing after my job ends. So I'm hoping to have that all set up. It's in the works right now, but I'm not 100% positive on what I'm going to be doing. So we're going to see. I don't know, but I am excited about the future and the fact that I'm about to be living in my van full time. It's pretty crazy that it's all led up to this and it's about to be here. So let me get to this though, because I don't want to be rushing this week. Like I said, I want to be able to relax. So I'm going to get started on this, editing some videos, and I'll have some work for you so that you can get up to date on what I'm doing right now. And right now I think you're probably 3 to 4 weeks out from where I'm at now. So that's why I'm not going to spoil everything on what the van looks like right now and everything that's going on and any updates on that side. So this is all that's going to be happening the next few days. But just know, van life is coming soon. Full-time van life. All right, shine on.